Hello guys, welcome, welcome. Hello everybody. Ash, hello. Feedback, check abs first. Okay, you've got your priority set, I see. Sami, hi. Mr. Melog, hello. EP, hi. Craig, hello. Getting in. Soki, hey Soki, hello. Rizy, ooh. Hey Steve, hello to you. Stephos, what's up? Latermite, Mangle, Sunny Landscape, hello. Puti, ciao. Ciao a te. I feel 200 plus years of game design, yeah, for sure. Mm. Oh my god, I caught your stream this time. Good morning, Amari. It's not morning here, but good morning to you. You sound exact like in your videos. What? What do you mean, Lucas? I don't speak in my videos. Waffleman can show up. I'm here to take his place. Pancake Man, I'm glad we have you. I love your videos. They're so well done. Thank you, Getting. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like my videos. Can you guys hear me well? Is the music too loud? Is my voice too low? Can you give me some feedback on how you hear me? It's crazy how I randomly check main page and get in the beginning. That's nice. Exact. Yeah, but art reflects the artist. Pancake, of course, pancake. Music too low. Okay. Okay. I think I can do something for it. What about now? Is the music better? Of course, I don't want the music to cover my voice or the rest of the stream audio, but is it better now? Do you guys want it a bit more up? I think your voice and the music are too low. Ah, my voice too? But I think my voice is already at maximum capacity. Yeah, my microphone is already at maximum volume. I don't think I can set it up any. Perfect, I guess. Hi Exol, love your videos, especially Viego ones. Betpo, I don't know how to. I can't read the Cyrillic alphabet, but thank you so much. It's fine for me. Okay, it sounds good. It's good. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, yeah, this morning I. For those of you who already know how much I hate PBE, because I think League of Legends PBE is so bad. Like, it's genuinely so bad because basically it binds you to grind every day for a daily, so you have to play whatever game, whatever match, win or lose, and you get 3000 Riot points a day, so you have to grind daily. And one may say that 3000 Riot points are a lot, and I agree. Dams, Papa, hello. What a surprise. Your favorite YouTuber? No, you're lying. But thank you for coming by. So one may say that 3000 Riot points are a lot. And they would be if it wasn't that things on the PBE cost exactly as much as as live. Look at these guys. Like, really, to purchase a smolder I have to spend 3000 blue essences, and I'm never farming blue essences on PBE. Like, it's crazy, it's insane. And same goes for the skins. Those are just the champions. Okay, so even if I want to buy one champion, I have to use my Riot points because I will never farm this much blue essence just to unlock one champion. No, it's crazy. And the skins, look, they have the live price. So I can only farm as much as 3000 riot points daily. It's crazy because I can't keep up with all the content, with all the skins. I just can't. They should maybe they are afraid that I will enjoy playing PBE just with my skins when I play with 200 MS, but I won't. I really don't care about playing skins on PBE. So in my opinion, they should just unlock everything, or make it more accessible. Put everything at 1 riot points. I don't know. Find a solution. Perfect. Hello, happy to be here. Xaif, I'm happy too that you're here. Is that the new Yunara skin? Yeah, the one and only so far. I hate how League is never consistent with their skin tiers. It's so silly. Yeah, it really is, especially lately. Well, they are consistent in being inconsistent, if that makes sense. Why is she wearing nothing, Riot? Am I late for the review? No, Silverio, I just went live, so we are about to start. You guys, I can't read everything you're typing right now. I'm telling you. The champs used to be more expensive. I remember they made the champs cheaper. Ah, wow. Then I should feel lucky, I guess. I think this way online would be too low. Hi, hey Colt. Hello. Nice to have you here. This is time that I hear your voice. Actually, it's pretty nice. You think so? Anthony, thank you. Antonio, grazie. Hi, Exi. Hi, Adrian. Hello, Mr. Witz. Elisabetta, hello to you. When will Spirit Blossom Part 2 skins release? I have no idea so far. I'm sorry. So far, I still have no idea. So, yeah, okay. So, like I said, at least I managed to farm enough riot points to purchase Yunara. Question, do you guys want to see base Yunara or Yunara skin while I try Yunara? Because I'm going to quality review Yunara before I make the video with you here. Okay, Elisabetta says base. Yunara skin, base Yunara, we are 2-2 for now, both doesn't help. Base first. Base, ok. Jacopo, sì, sono italiano. Base Yunara is best. Skin. Okay, we can do both. Let's do both. So, let's head to practice 2. And we're going to add bots because we need... because about status effect animations, I can auto-inflict with the control panel the stun animation, but I can't auto-inflict myself with knock-up, which is airborne effect, and run slow, which is slow effect. So I'm going to set up, like I usually do, Nasus for the run slow, which is the most reliable for that, top lane of course. Okay. Okay, sorry, add bot. Let's go for Alistar for the knock-up, is my favorite for the knock-up. He just spams it. Alistar. Okay, we set him bottom. Okay. Let's say we can dive in. We're going to select Yunara. So we're gonna start with the base one. Mattia. Base feast later the skin. I think part 2 is today. Skin has Dakis. Grandissimo Exo. Okay. Base feast is just fair. I won. Is that battle pass already? Wait, people, the good dishes have to be cooked slowly. Sup. Hey, Luke. Oh my god, it's Susan. No battle pass yet. Hey, Stramonor. Hello. Okay, so we're here. we are here with Yunara, and I've been pretty harsh on her when she first was leaked on X, so it wasn't fair because she was still not even on PBE yet, so to judge a champion before it's not even on PBE is not fair. But we're here to check her out now, so I'd start right away with the stun animation, which I'm going to test right away. Blinded, Sisimian, stunned. Okay, she does have a stun animation. That's that's something. That's something. I'm glad that she doesn't just stand idle, because otherwise it would be pretty embarrassing. And now we will need to check out, while we wait for the minions to run their course, because we need both Alistar and Nasus to be at least level 2. So they unlock the abilities that we need to test the other two status effect animations. Meanwhile, we can check out... Okay, I already noticed some things here. So this supposedly is Yunara. Okay, let me... okay. Idle animation. Let's see how many variants we can get. One for sure. Pretty nice. Okay. We have something else for us. Okay, I'd say there is only one variant. I like her design. Yeah, it's pretty original. I mean, it's an original addition. Oh my god, it's like Little Bird from Confused Status in Pokemon. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the only idol that she has. There are no variants. Sorry, there is only one variant. So there is an idol base and one idol variant. I mean, can't really complain much because, like I said already in my videos, realistically, idol animations, it's not something that you will see a lot. So, let's say, I mean, in my opinion, the standard would be at least two variants. Two variants, at least to express fully. Okay, we have a knock-up. I already saw that we have a knock-up. Let's wait again, so everybody can see. Come on, Alistar. Mr. Alistar. Okay. You guys saw it, right? So for now we have 2 out of 3. That's good. That's a good score so far. I'd say that's a good score so far. 2 out of 3 is already a victory for what's the average of status animations on champions. Okay, so let's bet. I say that she doesn't have a run slow. Almost, no, I'd say like pretty much every newly released champion since the Bad Batch, starting from Ambessa. Actually, even before Ambessa, they haven't been featuring run slow at all. So, Mrs. Cheese, hello. How did the exam go? So I'd say I would bet that she doesn't have a run slow animation. If she has a run slow animation, that's kudos to Riot, because it would be it would be the first time ever in history that I see one single base champion having all status effect animations. So, are you guys ready? She doesn't have it. I'm sure 100% that she doesn't have run slow. My jaw will fall. Okay, no, of course she doesn't. Now it would be insane. Having 3 out of 3 is maximum care for a champion, and I'm not surprised that she doesn't have it. No, Mr. Nasus, no. Help. Okay. Yeah, no, she doesn't have it. She just doesn't have it. Still, I guess it's average. No, it's usual. For now, it's the norm. You will never see, not even older champions, sadly. You will never see a champion. Again, the only the only instance that I saw champion skin combination. This means that I've never seen even a base champion having all 3 status effect animations. The only one was Spirit Blossom set. He's the only one that I found that has the all 3 status effect animations. Insane. The only one. And it's a skin, eh? It's a legendary skin, by the way. Let me see what you guys said. And sorry if I'm so not crying till I'm done. How is animations funny? Is it all us? We didn't start. We only checked out the status animation, and it's 2 out of 3. I mean, it's average, pretty mid, let's say. I will be an optimist and say she has a run slow. I'm sorry, Amari, it didn't go well. Hello, I do love the love animation. Now we check out the emotes too. Come on, Susan, slow Yunara so we can see Susan. Susan. That's cute. Susan didn't pay Riot enough. Small in the company, yeah. Exo, check her facial expression. She has some, at least she doesn't have a stone face. Yeah, I wanted actually to check her out with the maybe later with the replay with League Director if I can, if my PC doesn't blow up, so we can actually check it out. Or maybe we have something. I think Kada already uploaded the model, which is super nice, super fast. Thank you so much, Kada. So maybe we can better check it out. Check it out there. Does this Smolder have 3, or does he not have a Ranslow? No, he definitely doesn't have all of the status effect animations. I remember this clearly. Ranslow he doesn't have for sure. Gwen doesn't have this stun, slow, airborne. Gwen maybe doesn't have a stun or an airborne. I doubt she has all 3, honestly. That's depressing, but to be honest, 2-3 is honestly new from Riot, considering Riot is a small indie company. Yes, absolutely. How do you feel about new Spirit Blossom skin collection? Not the best. Not the best, honestly. Not the best because it's kind of been deprecated. They have been using it so much that it lost its uniqueness. There are so many Spirit Blossom skins now that I don't know. I'm not sure I entirely like how they are now. So anyway, let's check it out. So we saw status animations, we saw the idols. Now let's check out the run animations. So okay, first of all, she has 1 idol to run and 1 run to idol. We already saw. So 1 and 1. Okay, let's see if there are any variants or it's just 1. Does seem like there aren't many variants. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. And they're always the same. So I mean, could be better if you ask me. Could be better. I want to check out those little balls. How are they called? The orbs. So they are 5 in idol. When she runs, they become 3 for some reason. Why I have no idea. Okay, I like how the orbs are not completely static behind her back, so you can actually see that they adjust to Yunara's position rather than just being like, you know, pinned down. Can you guys see how they? Can you see how they hover around? I don't know the English term exactly, but can you see how they move? No, they kind of follow her rather than just teleporting on where her position is. So they kind of make them, you know, independent in a way, and this is something that I like. Orbit? No, not orbit. It's not the word that I was looking for. They kind of rotate, yeah. Also try her with a lot of attack speed kiting. Yes, I'm going to. Well, at least when on vacation stands here. Usually when champ is on PBE, they come to live in. Yes, yes, Amari. Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks after their first release on PBE. So, okay. So now I want to test. I want to test her speed levels. So if you guys again watch my videos, you know that the optimal champions, the best champions, and the best champions I'm talking about 2012 champions like Zed, for example, Lucian, who have 3 levels of movement speed, which is run base, it's the one they start with, and it goes from 0 to 380 movement speed value. Then we have the run fast that triggers after buying boots tier 1 or boots tier 2, it depends on the champion, but anyway, it's past 380 value. Okay. And then we have a tiered one, which is run haste, and run haste triggers from external sources such as items, not passive items like boots, but like Yomu's Ghostblade, for example, Shurelia, or even allied champions buffs like I don't know, Lulu's Karma, Speed Up, you know. So the total would be 3 animations. Let's see how many animations Yunara has by forcing these contexts. Okay, so the run base, clearly run base is something that all champions have. She has the run base. Now, we are going to purchase the absolute maximum fastest tier 2 boots, which is swiftness. I mean, actually the fastest is synchronized souls at full cap, at full stacks, but it takes, like, there isn't a button to max the stacks right away, so I would have to just run around all the time, and I really want to avoid that. Besides, if you can't trigger it with boots of swiftness, it means that there's something is not right. Since we are here, let's check out the home guard animation. So of course she has a home guard in, so an idle to home guard run. Again, the orbs become from 5 to 3. Okay, and then she has a home guard to run, which is pretty obvious. I mean, for real, if they don't at this point in 2025 would be insane. Like Viego from 2021, who doesn't have who doesn't have idle to home guard and home guard to run, which is pretty sad. But anyway. Okay, so again, she doesn't have the run fast, because this is exactly the same run base animation. And this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Because not having run fast usually means that there is no run haste. And this is something that should not happen. It should not happen. So I'm going to try and force run haste with everything we've got. So we're going to add gold. First, let me also level up maximum. Okay, so we're going Phantom Dancer, we are going Yomu's Ghostblade, we are going Shurelia, and Deadman's Plate. Lastly, it's the same. It's gonna be 4% movement speed anyway, so let's go Nabori. So. Okay, we are at 484 movement speed. 576, and there are no changes. Like, realistically, in a match, you are not going to get to 600 movement speed. It's really rare. Okay. And yeah, run haste, again, run haste usually triggers at 400, past 400. Of course, it has to be external sources, like an item or an allied buff, but it triggers past 400. It doesn't have a high requirement value. Now if you have Ghost, it's true. Let's try Ghost. This is the ultimate try, okay? But again, even if it works like Ghost, like, okay, let's say that even with Ghost it works. In my opinion, first of all, we still don't have the run fast, which is bad. And second, in my opinion, the value is too high, because realistically you will never see, like, the context they're going to be so rare that, in my opinion, it should be more accessible as an animation. But let's see. With Ghost, we prove everything we have to prove. Okay, so past 675 movement speed value, nothing. This is bad. I will be honest, this is bad. Okay, now some of you might think, yes, but she has her ability, the E, that has a special activation. The ability, when activated, is like Teemo. No, you run faster. Teemo, he's also one, the Azu, I'm talking about the Azu, Teemo's Azu, suffers the same problem. He only has a run base. The excuse is that they have a movement speed enhancing ability in their kit, but that's not an excuse. That's not a valid excuse, in my opinion, because you can still put a run fast, which is different from the activation, and that's it. Giving every character running a marathon. How they didn't add movement speed animation when she has an ability that does that is crazy. No, for sure the ability has it. But still, she also should have the base animations that are valid for every champions, and she doesn't. She only has a run base. And that's pretty bad. Okay, so let's sell everything. Now we are going to try some attack animations. And we're gonna check the transition animations, which in my opinion are the most important when it comes to, especially an attack damage carry. Okay. Let's start. First of all, let's see how many variants she has. And she has 2 attack variants. So attack 1, attack 2. Attack 1, attack 2. I have to say that it's pretty sudden the way she switches, but that's nice. That's really being nitpicky. Besides, it could be. It depends on perhaps, like, being an attack damage carry. I'm thinking about Hui. Hui has a way smoother animation, but of course Hui doesn't want to build attack speed, so possibly this is something that they made. Yeah, no, thinking about it, it's okay to have this for attack damage carries. I mean, the animations not transitioning in between them, it's fine. It's completely fine. As long as they transition back at least to idle. Let's see. So, let's see with this one. Okay. Okay, she has this position. This position is... This is a return to idle, by the way, yeah? But the thing is that, doesn't she use this for the run animation too? Yeah, it's the same minus the orbs. It's the same. Can you guys see it? So this is a run to idle, okay? Don't consider the orbs. The orbs, in the run to idle, the orbs rotate all around her, okay? But It's the same animation. I mean, I don't know, a bit cheap. Also, at the very least, mirror it, no? Like, if you finish like this, with the left arm, okay, do this. If you finish with the right arm, mirror it. Mirror it the other side, no? Makes more sense in my opinion, no? No way, you're Italian, I love your content. Yeah, sure, I am Italian. I think the auto attack not having really a transition is okay due to the first moment. Like having no, yeah, I mean that's okay. That's more like weaving auto attacks in between them from an idle state. So that's more like transitioning attacks from an idle state. That's really nitpicky. That's really, in my opinion, it's not even a valid critic. That's fine. That's fine. It's not something that I want to. Yeah, that would be neat. The mirroring. Yeah. Axel, remind the Lilia does have different animation even if her passive is applied. The Q gives her more animations too. Okay, Alexander, now we're gonna check it for sure. Still, Alexander, that's the same thing that I said for the movement speed. She also has an ability that changes her movement speed animation. Her movement speed. So she will probably have a dedicated movement speed animation, but that doesn't justify. Okay, that's not a valid excuse not to implement multiple movement speed levels, animation levels. That's not a valid excuse in my opinion. They did the same with Teemo. The Teemo Azu, okay? I'm not even considering Old Teemo because Old Teemo is from 2009, doesn't make sense. But Teemo Azu, okay, the art and sustainability update, has just only a run base. Only one run base. He doesn't have a run fast, he doesn't have a run haste. That's because he has an activation on double view that increases his movement speed. And so, only because he has that ability, Riot Games feels validated not to insert any other context. In my opinion, it's a poor excuse. Ability animations should be a thing of their own. Base animations should be something that every champion should have, regardless of whatever their because yes, Teemo has that ability that makes him run faster, okay, but another champion, I don't know, Jesus, Briar has it changes completely her animation kit, so yeah, I'm from Tuscany. Zemasu, I'm from Tuscany. If you were to compare her animations to my wifey, you know, Yone, guys, Yone has no equals. Yone is one of the best. Animation-wise, Yone is one of the best champions in the entire game. It's not even comparable. And that's not. He also has a unique, dynamic battle proximity stance. It changes the way he walks. So. Yeah. Okay, so let's try the transition animation while kiting. Okay, I'd say that she has them. One, two. One, two. Okay. It's okay, this is the same. It is the same animation, but mirrored. This one they mirrored it. But it's the same animation. It's a bit poor. I mean, I don't like when they mirror. Again, this is something that they are doing a lot, even with latest skins, with the legendary skins. To mirror the animation. They just literally mirror the animation. And I don't like it. It's something I don't like because it's cheap work. It's a way to save up on rig play, on rigging, you know? So of course it does feel smooth. It does feel smooth, but it's exactly the same animation mirrored. Okay, I see. It's the same. She just changes hand. I don't know. At least she does have transition animations. That's something. At least she does have it. God damn it, I should really set up the attack command because I have to clicking every time the terrain and the target. On PBE I don't have it, I don't have my keybinds from live, so... What do you feel about these balls? To my mind, it's so annoying to see. So, in my opinion, they are too static, these balls. They should... in my opinion, the orbs should do something like... because the orbs don't move. It's not the orbs that are being shot. It's the auto attacks generate a projectile on its own. These just move a bit. They are not the ones being thrown. No? You guys can see. But in my opinion, they should have found a way to make it so what's being thrown is actually these balls. Like the first in line here, the first in line should be thrown, and maybe you can make another pop up at the end. It would be a way smoother effect, in my opinion. Like Irelia's blades, right? Irelia's blades, yeah, but Irelia's blades are not being used like projectiles, so I understand that this requires a bit more work. Exo's reaction to balls. Are you fixated with balls? The orbs exist and only this is the problem. They should move to make her look better. It's not like they couldn't do this because even Gragas throw his barrel in skew. Irelia's blades are not used as projectile. That's cap. She ults with them. Yes. Okay, I see your point. Yes. But again, that's an ability cast. It's not something that happens as much as this. So there's definitely a different flow. There's definitely a different flow because Irelia is a melee champion. Again, a projectile means adding something that needs to be valued and considered in other contexts. For example, Yasuo's wind wall. For example, no? So projectiles is different from having I mean, okay, yes, I understand, because Irelia's air acts as a projectile. If I remember correctly, it can be blocked, no, from by Yasuo's. Then again, they are meshes that disappear for a moment when they are being thrown into R, and then they reappear. Okay. Yeah, they are independent meshes after all. Yeah, no, the comparison you make is actually pretty valid. After all things considered. Who said about Irelia? Who was it? Just make it act like Irelia. Yeah. No, it's pretty valid actually. Yeah. It's pretty valid. But Irelia's blades, they all disappear because they all go in together and they all disappear together. What I mean here is something more dynamic, which is like having the first one being thrown and having another being popping up at the end of the queue. How do you say that? La fila. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's too complicated now. Maybe it can become too visually polluted having something like this, maybe, no? I like how all of the orbs are in phase and stand in line. Yeah, the orbs are definitely, I mean, they are an original addition, like having a champion featuring orbs as a weapon, like Zenyatta from Overwatch. Still, yeah, League of Legends engine being League of Legends engine is a bit weird. Then again, here I'm happy they did add transition animations, at least. It's something. I want to check if there is a crit animation at this point. So, what can we set that has critical strike but doesn't have attack speed? Because I want to see the animation clearly. If I increase the attack speed now, it's only gonna critical strike. We have the cloak of agility. Actually, we have the cloak of agility. It's 90% though. I wanted 100%, so we don't have any weird. Oh, Essence River, perfect. Essence River is perfect. Essence River is perfect. Okay, now we have 100%. Yeah, the Infinity Edge too, actually, yes. Okay, now we're gonna see if she has critical strike animation. Being an attack damage carry, I hope at least one. Like in my opinion, she should have at least 3, like Xayah. Like if you ask me what my standard is, like in my video, for attack damage carry, in general, it doesn't have to be an attack damage carry, even melee, in my opinion. But critical strike builders, critical strike champions should have at least 3 critical strike variants, because it was already achieved by Xayah once. So if you can do it once, you can do it for every other future champions, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, so what they did here is mirroring the same animation, but changing her fingers. Look at her fingers. Do you guys see her fingers? In one, she has, she's making fists. In the other, the hands are wide open. Still, this is the same animation, mirrored. It's like usual. It's become a rule now. Same, like animation recycling, animation mirroring, and very little small rig play, so it doesn't look exactly 100% the same. But yeah, I guess this counts like 2 critical strike animations. And of course, the return to idle is always the same. Doesn't matter what, it's always the same. Okay. Now, I want to check out something. Let's see if the critical strike animations are not the recycling of an empowered Q. What do you guys think? I hope not. Right? Like, it wouldn't make sense. Am I right? Let's sell everything. It wouldn't make sense, right? Riot? No. Oh no. Elisabetta. M2 to sell items. M2 to sell wait, let me see. Really? You guys are teaching me something What do you mean? No, it doesn't. It's not like dragging. What do you mean? You can drag the items to the shop to sell them. Yeah, it's you can without even no, okay. Yeah, no. That's okay. So if I buy them like this, okay. That's better. That's absolutely better. Thank you, guys. Open shop for right click to sell. Open shop. Oh, so nice, guys. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus, I've been playing since 2011 and I guess some stuff I'm just so ignorant about. Thank you for teaching me some new tricks. The more you know, exactly. Okay, so now we check out her abilities. Okay, they're not the same as the crit animation. Thank God. Thank God they're not the same as the crit animations. They're still the same, so it's still one but mirrored. Jesus, that's so much mirroring. So much mirroring. Why? Why? Only her attack variants are not mirrored. Her base attack variants are not mirrored, at least. Crit animations are mirrored. Q animations are mirrored. Also, by the way, 2 attack animation variants only for an attack damage carry is too little. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Jesus, at least 4. At least 4. An auto attack based champion, at least 4. I don't care if she has the Q, the empowered Q, which by the way is mirrored. I don't care. I don't care. She needs at least an attack damage carry needs at least 4 animation variants. But not because it's just my favorite number or something like that. It's that they already did it with a lot of other champions. They already did it. Why they can't do it now again? For the latest League of Legends champion in 2025. Why they can't? 2 auto attacks and 5 bolts. Because Rito is late as hell. Yes. They're just there not doing anything. You can see some skins making her too similar to Irelia. So we have Briar and Soy. The belly, yeah. Her orbs is useless. If you take them from her, her look would stay the same. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. At least Irelia manages to implement the blades in her animations, no? Again, she's melee. Okay, it's not as complex as actually generating projectiles. Still, again, it's not like Riot Games lacks the funds or the tools to make it work somehow, right? So again, anyway, let's see how it goes with kiting. First, let me see if I can. I absolutely need. Jesus, I don't even remember. Camera control. Where is it? Where are the? Where do I find, guys, the attack? So I can just attack while moving. Where do I find it? Player movement. Okay, play move click. Player attack move click should be this one. Let me see. It's not actually H, guys. It's okay. It's this one. Thank you so much. No, it's because I have an MMO mouse, so yeah, my binds are so messed up. So anyway, this is what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stash Stan. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, at least there are also transition animations dedicated for the Q, which again, they are the same but mirrored. Again, they're the same but mirrored. Can you guys see? I hope so, but they won't change. What's Yunara's ratio attack speed? Ratio attack speed? Initial thoughts on her so far? Dimi, okay, she has 2 out of 3 status effect animations, which is in the norm, mid, average. She has a lot of mirrored animations. Too many mirror animations, and sadly she only has 1 run animation context, which is run base, and that's it. Only 1, not even 2, only 1. Also, does she have no voice actors? No, I just she has voice actor. She has a voiceover. I just keep it turned off on PBE because when I record footage for my videos, I need everything. I don't want, because otherwise they speak while I'm recording, and it just Yunara deliciosa Paul. She have voice for 8 minutes only. Oh my god, Jesus, that's as bad as Gwen. Didn't they change it? Didn't they make something like at least 13 minutes lately with the latest champions? They went back again. They nerfed more. Is it just me, or the auto attack animations don't really connect? No, it's not just you. Like I said at the beginning, they don't connect. They don't transition. Sorry, that was my phone. They don't transition within each other. Can you see? I just start the following auto attack just starts right after. Anyway, let me try now the double view. Again, Jesus, she has the same return to idol for everything. She has it for, look you guys, look, check this out. She has it for run to idol, attack to idol, double view to idol. It's the same, it's always the same animation. Jesus, come on. Add something. Make something different a bit. Why you have to use the same animation for all contexts? It's such a cheap work. Anyway. Okay. This is what increases her movement speed. She doesn't even have an activation. Like, even base karma, okay, I understand that the E is also a shield, it doesn't only increases your movement speed. But at least karma, and also, yes, you can cast it on allied champions, okay. But at least karma has some kind of animation, no? When she casts. Even on herself, she does something with her arms, no? A gesture, something. No, she doesn't even when standing still, by the way. Nothing. So, let's see while she runs. Okay, so she doesn't have a transition to spell 3, a run to spell 3, nothing. She just starts running out of nothing. Look. Come on, oh, it's super ugly. It's super ugly. Come on. And not even an out one. Not even back to run base, which, by the way, one could say, okay, if Yunara had multiple speed level animations, run base, run fast, run haste, then she would need to have a transition from spell 3 back to all 3 levels, and that's a lot of work. Okay, I understand. But she just has run base. They didn't even give her multiple speed levels. She only has run base, and they didn't even work for a proper transition for her E, for the spell 3. Nothing. Not in and not out. Nothing. Come on, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Like, you're running and she's just out of... It's so ugly. No. Can you guys see it? Follia. Ma quindi sei italiano, sì. Mamma mia. Zenyatta is better. Of course. Zenyatta... Overwatch is made on an entirely new engine, way more modern than League of Legends. No, this is so ugly, by the way. It's so ugly. So, the R... Okay. I think the R has an animation on its own. Yes, it empowers the abilities, I know. But I want to see if it has an activation animation. Okay, yes. She does have it, even for idle. At least. Let's see while she's running. Come on, how much does it last? Yeah, okay. It's slight, okay. It's barely noticeable. But that's fine. Like, when it comes to little activations, okay, it's fine. It doesn't have to be... she doesn't have to, like, jump mid-air or do a flip mid-air. Okay? It's okay. But even this little gesture, it's enough to convey the idea that she's doing something, no? Same, in my opinion, she should do with the E. But she doesn't. Does she have good face expressions? We're gonna check her better on the model viewer after this one for the face expressions. The eyelids, for sure, she moves the eyelids, for sure. Anyway, see, with her E, nothing happens. But it should. It should, like her R, in my opinion. Like her R, in my opinion. Oh, it's nice. I noticed something. That her... Oh, I noticed something. It's really nice. Let me see if it's even when she moves. Okay, when she moves, no. But when she stands still, I want you guys to look at her orbs. Look at her orbs when I activate the R. Look. Ah, no, okay. Never mind. Never mind. It was part of the idle animation. Sorry. Never mind. Okay, so now let's try the empowered abilities. Let's try the empowered abilities. Okay, so the Q doesn't really change, just remove the requirement, the auto attack requirement. It's still the same. Okay. Now let's see. Jesus, again, the same return. At least it has a dedicated animation that isn't the same as the base W. That's something. But the return animation, Jesus, is the same for everything. Look, same return animation for every single animation. It will give us the funds. No, the afternoon skin will save us. We'll turn this into a video later. Yeah, no. Of course I will make a video about this. Of course. This is just a preliminary review. On live stream with you guys. First impression, let's say. Because I didn't see it. I didn't check her out yet. I'm checking her out with you for the first time. Okay. And now let's try this E. Okay. Okay, so she has actually a landing animation, no? For the idol. You guys see how she lands and stops and reposition herself? Reposition. She does a reposition. She goes into her usual transition animation. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. This is not her transition animation. Can you guys see how she stomp, no? Her feet. This thing here. This is not her transition animation. This is her idol animation. This is her idol animation. It's part of her idol animation. It's like the idol ready. This is an idol ready animation probably, but I'm sure it's packed together with the idol animation per se. We can check it out later on the model viewer. But now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. This is some kind of idol ready animation. If this animation is an idol ready animation, it's pretty nice. Like Kiana. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kiana. Kiana, whenever she stops an action before entering idol, because she keeps her ring, her elemental ring in a aggressive position, no? And then if you just stand idle, she's gonna look around and then just relax in a way, no? And this is something that Yunara seems to be doing. It does make sense. It does make sense on why she always has the exact same pose. It's because this is probably an idol ready animation. I hope it is. We're gonna check it out later. I've been trying to make him see since the beginning. What? Sorry, Sokki. I hope they improve animations this time. What do you mean, Sokki? See what? The Whale of Wisdom declares this champ to be unsatisfied. She suddenly moved to other pose. Exo, did you saw the different home guard when you cast E? No? Really? She has multiple? A little strange. Getting lazy on phase is a little insane. I can't believe the quality has dropped so far. Is the skin available to test? See, the skin is available to test. She has Abdullah. Yes, we already checked out the crit animations. She has 2 crit animations actually, but it's the same one but mirrored. Only the fingers rig change slightly, but it's the same crit animation mirrored pretty much. She has one more animation, but there is no big difference. Okay, let's. I'm gonna check it out right away. First, I want to see the transition animation for E. Okay, so if the dash, this is something nice. At least if the dash is not too long, she's just gonna have this little rush. If you make it maximum range, she's gonna. I don't like the way she lands. Like it's too. Like to idle, she does have this pose, which is super cool. But while she runs, okay, she holds her hands. Yeah, she holds her hands like this, which is actually pretty nice. No, this is clearly a transition. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, no, this is clearly a transition. This is clearly a transition. The way she holds her hands forward, this is clearly a transition. You are close to the maximum total practice tool game length. Game will end in 5 minutes. Ah, aiuto. Help. Let me see the different It's true. Okay, this is a nice addition, actually. This is a very nice addition. That her homeward run is affected by her E is pretty nice. This is a nice touch. I have to say it's a nice touch. Still, I'm really angry. I'm really angry how they didn't add any transition in and any transition out for her E. I don't like it. Also, I wanted to check as last thing. I think we checked everything out, but I wanted to check. I wanted to check her kiting to see how smooth it is. See, no. They work as intended, because if you guys see, okay, the first part of the animation is affected by attack speed. If you see, it plays super fast, but then the transition out, of course, is not affected, and so we have this smooth feeling. No, it's pretty solid. This is pretty solid. It's pretty clean, I have to say. It's funny how they thought to add another homeguard animation, but they didn't make any animation. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you see... Hey, Lord Mafarius. Hello. You see, Soki, it's always trading. It's always compromising with Riot Games. They never do everything for a champion. They always take, okay, yes, let's add this, which is cool, but then I don't know, let's not give her run faster and haste for some reason, and that's sad. In my opinion, that's sad. Again, the transition animations are all there. They are all in order. I don't like how they mirrored too many animations. There's too much mirroring. It's quite nice to see Riot release a traditional attack damage carry. It's refreshing. Yes, Pikachu. They said that they wanted a traditional approach, and I think it's pretty good. Especially considering that all latest attack damage carries have been quite caster, like Smolder, for example. So again, the variants are not enough. Transitions are okay. Variants are not enough. Status effect animations are mid, average. 2 out of 3. Game will end in 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, because it's already 1 hour, guys. We are in the practice tool and it's gonna kick me. But yeah, variants. She doesn't have enough variants. I get it that she has the crit animations are different from standard attacks and empowered Q. Although it's one animation, but just mirrored. Attack animations have 2 variants. They are the only ones that are not mirrored, so they are unique, 2 unique animations. The Q, the empowered Q, they are the same animations but mirrored. Even the transition animations are mirrored. Like it's the same animation but mirrored. A lot of mirroring and a lot of lack of variance, if you ask me. So But yeah. Okay, so if you guys want, we can check out real fast the skin. So we can check out the skin too. And then we check out some additional stuff on the model viewer. That's what I wanted to check out with you.
The time has come to prove the
Sure, hippie. The duck balls, Lisa. Dai, you can check the control animations too. Ah, yes, the modes. Yes, I didn't. Yes, we're going to check them out with. They should be the same because it's an epic skin, so they should be the same with the. Okay, definitely a lot of skin showing. It's not as bad as we saw from the pictures. She has some pants at least here. Definitely a fan service skin if you ask me. Yeah, of course the animations are going to be the same. Um, Animations are going to be the same. Only the VFX are going to be different, and SFX, of course. Uh, she doesn't have any Control 5 function that I didn't check out. Nothing at all. Could have been nice having some unique animations on her orbs with the Control 5, in my opinion. Like maybe toggle the way they stand, toggle the way they orb around her. No, anyway, orbit around her. No, anyway. It's not. This is not the case, clearly. Okay, so. I'm not going to check out every single animation we already with base Yunara. Let's check out her abilities, if anything. Splashy SFX, because of course they're a bit creepy, these things here. They look a bit creepy, these little quack thingies. The orbs. What is this face? Are they angry? Are they cute? Are they happy? I can't understand. I tried her and her face rigging seems a bit lazy, but they're there at least. Does she have any stunned, slowed, or knocked up animation? She has stunned and knock up, and she doesn't have run slow. Okay, we definitely want the. It's outrageous that she doesn't have an in animation. Yeah, no, of course the VFX are nice, but we need animations. Animations are more important. Animations are the structure, the base, the foundation, the backbone of the champion. VFX need to serve as an embellishment of animations, if you ask me. Hey, Ray. Hello. Peace sign to you too. Yes, Diego, the color are off to me. Ah, Diego Navarro, I thought you meant Diego. No, I hate these skin colors. They are dead inside. She has the cutest animation. Didn't like W effect on the skin. She used the cool dragon just to make a boring ass water. Let's see the. Yeah, it's splashy with the thematic of. Does she have no Ducky Quack SFX on the skin? Big L if not. It's true. There are no big quacky. It's true. They should have, because those are like rubber ducks, no? No, it's more of a splash SFX. There is no quacks. Would have been so nice to have quacks actually. I agree. Yeah, the VFX are just splashy. Also, petals. Are those? Yeah. Okay, I like the hot water effect. It looks cool. She's supposed to be a general martial artist. Not using her feet on her crits is a crime. Alex, what are you saying? The duck faces don't even change with chromas. This makes splashy sounds. Yeah, no, it's the only thing that it makes. Default looks better. I agree, Yoru. But me personally, I like default better. Yeah, why does the fix still have Spirit Blossom petals? It's exactly what I was trying to understand. That's not all. Even the R activation has petals. Why? Are they connected with the Spirit Blossom skin line? No, doesn't make sense. Yeah, it has some pink petals that don't make any sense. I mean, they look like petals. The skin name is Spirit Blossom Spring, really? Spirit Blossom Springs is supposed to be in the same universe Pool Party and Ocean Song. Yeah, but maybe Spirit Blossom, yeah, Spirit Blossom is just a way to recycle, I guess, the lotus petals, I guess. Okay, let's check out. She's not very expressive. We're gonna check her out with the model viewer now. Oh, when she laughs, at least her mouth opens a bit. Then again, nothing will ever go close as Aurora. Aurora is the best. Aurora is the best. Let's see the dance. No, there isn't. Like usually, when they want an emote to be spammable, you can see it. It actually works on its own. But she doesn't really have anything. Okay, Spirit Blossom Springs is not part of the Spirit Blossom universe, okay. That wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Okay, I'd say let's check her out a bit in the model viewer, so we can better see her animation contexts. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have? See, again, this is her attack 1. It seems like there is one gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disappears only for her. It's not always visible, this one. It's not always visible. But yeah, in my opinion, they should have better found a way to weave her animations, her orbs to be cast and sent out. Her hair is not a steal all the time. That's a win to me. Yeah, at least her hair seems to have physics, and that's pretty nice. Like they don't seem to have a rig. They literally are physics meshes. So they just can you guys see? They don't seem to be yeah. Then again, if you guys give me a second, I can try to... Let me export the... Let me see. If I can find... okay, should be this one. Let me see. Okay. Animation. Let's lower it. Okay. Okay. I can't pause it in here, but okay, no, actually they are rigged, so it may as well be just a default animation. Also, it's nice to see how they rig the orbs. They come from... The ball stretches, but this orb here is additionally generated because usually she has 5, but that orb there is additionally generated just for her attack animation. So yeah. Okay, yeah, but at least it's nice how they animated her hair, honestly. It's pretty nice. I wanted to see... Attack 1 to idle. Okay, so now... Okay, no. Okay, I was wrong. So this entire thing... So she doesn't have an idol, ready idol. She doesn't have a ready idol animation. This is all part, and this second part here is basically used. For so many animations in her kit. So many. Like this is attack 1 to idol. Then we have the attack 2 to idol. Oh my god, her face. Yunara. It's pretty nice, eh? The painting, the text, the resolution level on these textures is one of the highest I've ever seen. It's pretty nice, I have to say. Oh my god, guys, she slightly opened her mouth. That's nice. She does have a properly modeled mouth. Teeth. She even has the canine. How do you call these teeth in English? Those fangs, the fangs. The videos have paid off. Now you zooming in the in on the nostrils. She does have nostrils, guys. It's crazy. Guys. She has nostrils. Do you want to know what champion doesn't have nostrils? What skin doesn't have nostrils? By the way, guys, this is free. Canine or canine? How do you pronounce it? Canine or canine? Anyway, guys, this is free, eh? This is a free champion. This is a free champion, guys. Free champion. Teeth, even a tongue she has. This, guys, this is a 200 limited edition. Limited edition. You can never get this anymore. Limited edition. This came out last year. This came out last year. It didn't come out 5 years ago, guys. This didn't come out 5 years ago. Look. He doesn't breathe. He doesn't need to breathe, guys. He doesn't need to breathe. Also, look at the, like, she looks way. Of course, the resolution can't be perfect at this close. It's absurd. It's absurd. But still, even at a moderate vicinity, it's still, the resolution is pretty high. It's pretty consistent. Here you can see how it's way lower. The painting resolution, the texture resolution here is way worse. Anyway, we found a tiny bit of face rig in her animation here, and this is pretty nice. It's not too much. Let's be honest, guys. It's not too much. Because she barely, yes, she does have them modeled, but that's a different thing. Yeah? There is an artist to make the 3D model, an artist to rig the model, and an artist to animate the model. So again, the modeler might have just added this, but then it's up to the animator to put it to good use after all. So there isn't much, like, yes, she barely opened her mouth, but she doesn't have much expression. No. K9, that's how you spell it. Thank you, Mrs. Cheese. Set mouth breather confirmed. Mouth breather, if only he opened his mouth, but he doesn't even open his mouth, so he doesn't breathe at all. His mouth doesn't even open ever. And you wanna know what is absurd about this skin? Is that if you take base set, okay, and for example spell 2, like base set, this is not the best animation, the best rigging I've ever seen, okay, but at least he moves. At least he moves. He's angry. Look, his eyebrows stretch. His mouth moves. It's open. It's wide open, actually. Okay. And it's different. This is free, by the way, guys. This is free. This is free. You don't have to pay for this. This is free. And then he has also his resting face. But if you go to Radiant Serpent set, okay, $250, you can't get it anymore, You can't get it anymore. And you try the same animation, spell 2 strong, the same animation. Where is it? Here, okay. $250. Not to mention that the paint, the paint quality of the texture, even base has nostrils. But also the quality of the texture painting is superior on the base. So I don't know, it's crazy. Then again, sorry for digressing. Let's go back to Yunara. Yunara doesn't have much. Like she has her face is undoubtedly rigged. This means that she has modular parts that you can animate. But if the animator doesn't make use of them, then that's the thing. I like her mouth stretches when you need to, and also she has eyelids, but again, eyelids and mouth only. She doesn't have any other kind of major expressivity on her face, expressions. She doesn't have, like, if you check out Evelyn is one of the most expressive. Look at this. This is what I call expressive. Again, the texture resolution here is lower. Evelyn Azu is older, okay, but I don't care if texture resolution. Latest champions, and this is something that happens since Ambessa. Ambessa actually is not even the best, but since Mel, okay, they have these super pretty, polished, clean faces, but they are just stone. They barely move. Eve is so pretty, the queen. Isn't Zeri really good? Well, it's already better than the latest champion, so what about her film? Amy, her eyebrows are cute. Her eyebrows are cute, but they don't move. Her eyebrows don't move. Evelyn is way more expressive in everything she does. In everything she does, she's way more expressive. Look. Her face doesn't look as plastic, you know. It stretches, it widens, it moves as it needs to, no. I think the first iterations of face expressions we had them with Rakan, if I'm correctly, and it's horrible. You're gonna see, but it was something, no? Because it wasn't actually properly rigged. It's more of a texture stretching. Look at his face. Wait, let's see if I can disable. No, it's all part of the same material, sadly. He looks so fun. So funny. Look how he stretches his mouth. Then again, it's not even properly, no? It's not even properly rigged. Look at this, he doesn't have anything inside his mouth. But still, he's way more expressive, he feels way more alive. He like, look, especially in game, he looks way more alive. Yunara, again, she's pretty clean and smooth, like a porcelain doll, but she doesn't have the same level of expression. He lost his teeth in combat. That's realistic. That's nice. Wow, it's pretty ugly when you look closer, but it's also very nice that he has face rigging. Face rigging is even not properly. Yes, it was one of the first iterations of face rigging that they added. One of the best ones, in my opinion, is Ezreal. Ezreal has crazy good facial expressions. Crazy good. Yeah, maybe not for the recall, guys, but I can assure you that there is one. Look at this. This is when he when he finishes casting his. Look. This is the kind. Of course, the textures here are a bit stretched, but it's fine. It's fine. What matters is that he looks alive. He has an expression. He communicates a personality, no? If that makes sense. Easy, the anime protagonist of League of Legends. Ah, Easy Ezreal, yes. He's the favorite. He's absurdly expressive. Yes, Ambessa ML leads the chat room. Yes, Ambessa ML, they are exactly like Yunara. They look super pretty. They are very smooth, but then their faces. And LeBlanc is the same. LeBlanc is the same, but they are so unexpressive, in my opinion. So again, yes, this is Crit 1. Yeah, she has... the death animation we didn't see. Like, for the death animation, make her move her mouth a little, I don't know, like, scream in pain or something, no? Or... See, it's what I mean. If it was Rakan, they would stretch his texture and make him look like he's suffering, no? Or something. But she just looks like a doll. A doll. Cindy, thank you so much for becoming a poro. A little poro. Thank you. Welcome. So, does Mel have expressions when she laughs? No, she doesn't. I love so much your content. Thank you, Cindy, and I love you. I love you a lot. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and my content. Thank you. We can check it out. Let's see. But if I remember correctly, she's one of the least expressive. Like, it's like she doesn't move. Maybe for some emote. My God. Look at this. Completely. What is this? It's like she's suffering. It's like she's in pain. Yes, the texture look good. She even has some kind of 3D meshes for her tattoos. It's nice. But then if she has to be a statue, an expressive statue like this, I'm amazed at how Yunara has such high resolution, a beautiful color design and good animations. This lack of consistency is crazy. Can we see her face while casting? Yes. For example, spell 1. Ave Maria. Come on, look. Oh my god, so much pathos. I can feel the rage. Look. Nothing. Literally nothing. She doesn't even blink. Exactly. What about Nico, Alex? She's super expressive. Nico is very, very expressive. check Nico. we can check Nico if you guys want. Yeah, she's super expressive. This is just her idol animation, look. Look at this. It's crazy. Her eyes, her eyebrows. These are eyebrows that give you like look how she moves. Her facial features move, her face moves as a whole to express what she's going through. She's curious. Nico is a curious character. She's a naive personality, curious. She wants to discover the world and everything. And her animations, her facial expressions transmit that feeling that they if you are playing her, if you look at her, you have that idea because she's expressive. But if you look at Yunara, if you look at Mel, there's nothing going on because she just doesn't blink. She doesn't. What's her? Maybe the voice over is the only tool you can have to kinda trace her personality. It's the only thing. It's the only vehicle you have at your disposal. Because Mel doesn't move. Also, yeah, I already talked about this in a post. She literally says hello to jungle monsters. How cute can this be? And she's not even a jungler. She doesn't jungle, right? You can only play mid or support. She's not good at clearing jungle camps. Is Aurora decent? Aurora also has one of the most expressive animations you will see in the game. I'm always praising Aurora. You guys want me to just show you all of them? Aurora is crazy good. Look at this. Like, one of her idol variants. Can't remember. She's so goofy. But, okay, like this one. Look at... Guys. Check this out. This is crazy. This is expression. And this is just an idle variant. This is just an idle variant that 99% of players don't even know that this exists, this animation exists. But whoever designed and took care of Aurora's animations, they did this. They loved Aurora so much that she's perfect. Her texture resolution is at the nicest point you can ever. Like, look at this. She even has some shading in her eyes. The eyelashes have their own 3D mesh. Both lower and upper, guys, by the way, yeah? Both lower and upper. Lower and upper. The eyebrows also have their own mesh. It's glued to her face, of course, but... And also, okay, hands are one of the most difficult parts to animate. Because they have a lot of bones to move. And they went so far as animating her fingers. Like this, just for an idol. Just for one idol variant. This is loving a champion. This means making a champion that you have an idea what the champion is, what their personality is, what they want to communicate. Look at this. To the player. But this is just poor execution overall. It's cheap execution. It doesn't have any love for the champion. It's not a champion that wants to express something. It's not a champion that conveys personality. These animations are very simple too. I thought they take longer than a day. Aurora, Nico, Eve, yes. The inconsistency is actually so disappointing to see. Yes. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. I see. Most non-human girls have pretty expressions. Yes. Overall, I'd say overall girls, female champions are better looking in these details than male champions. Still, it's because people. I was like, when they said 2025 would change league forever. Yeah, they weren't lying, so okay. How about Irelia? Irelia too. She's also very expressive, if I remember correctly. No, let's keep Yunara where she was, actually. And we are going with another. Irelia. She's also very expressive, Irelia, if I remember correctly. Even the fact that she's blinking, that's something. At least she blinks. Okay. Yunara doesn't even blink. Yeah, sure, she does close her eyelids. Wow. In her idol, she breathes. It's incredible. Wow. In her idol animation. But she doesn't blink ever while she does stuff. Look at her eyes. I don't think she has anything special. Let's see spell 1. If we check out spell 1. Spell 1, spell 1, spell 1, hello. Spell 1 into run. Face. Oh my god. She doesn't seem too expressive, huh? Outside her eyes moving. Her mouth didn't open once. Oh my god, here! Crazy. Crazy technology. Guys, she even has nostrils. It's incredible. Can you check Mel run to idle animation? I think it looks very similar to Victor. Mel run to idle animation. Mel. Run to idle. Let's see. Run, 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 run. Let's see. It does look similar, actually, yeah? It does look pretty similar. Run, run. Oops. Run to idle. Nope, this is run fast in. The names, they can never be consistent even with the names of the animations. I have to sweat to find the proper name of the animations because they always use different names every time. Sometimes it's idle to run, sometimes it's run in, so you can't just sorry guys if you heard a motorbike outside, but sadly I don't have I can't filter the background sounds. Idle in. Oh, here you have it. It's not run to idle, idle in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's mirrored. Can you guys wait? Give me a second. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me well? Okay. It's similar for sure. It's similar for sure. Then again, the rig is the movement is similar. The flow, the movement flow is similar, but the rig is different. The rigging is completely different. The rigging is completely different. So yeah, I can understand the concerns, but yeah, no, this is completely different rigging. There isn't recycling here. There isn't recycling. If you look at the position, it's again it's similar. It's a similar movement that they make, but it's not. Samira laughing while doing her ultimate. Really? Let's check it out. I'm curious. See, even if it's not that you necessarily see. It's like Easter eggs. Why would you put Easter eggs if nobody see them or most people don't see them? That's not the point. Here you have to demonstrate to your players that you love the champions that you make. And nothing is overlooked. Spell 4. My god, she's so expressive. My god, she's so expressive, Samira. Look at this. Look at this. Like, honestly, okay, honestly, they could have just left Samira with a blank face. Who's gonna notice that while the R animation is playing? Who's gonna notice that? Nobody. Nobody's gonna notice that. And still, look, she even closes and opens her mouth, so it's not always the same pose that she has. I don't know, this is care. This is loving your... Look at the mouth. Look at the mouth. Those little details, they add up in the end. Can you cut Poppy's joke animation, please? It's crazy good. Yeah, no, but the thing with Yordle's Jetmax, I know it's super good. The joke animations have multiple animations because she has multiple jokes. Poppy's super good, but the thing with Yordles are always going to be more expressive than new ones because Yordles are 80% face. So that's something you will see, you will notice. Like if you go on Vex, Vex has one of the cleanest. Look at this. Of course, taunt, or even some idle variation. See, she looks so clean because her face is huge, so you're gonna see a lot of her face. Didn't get notified of the stream. Oh no, Mikan. I'm sorry about that. Vex model is so clean. Yeah, it's so clean. Vexay looks so good. Yeah, it looks good because it's like a giant head. Because Yordles have these big heads, no? So of course they need to be cleaner. They need to look better in a way. So that's the reason why. Of course, Yunara doesn't have a big, like in proportion to the body, it's not big, but still, if they did it with a champion like Samira, like we just saw, just give Angik, thanks for subscribing. Thank you so much. Give her some expression. Give her some... I don't know. Run Homeguard Yunara. This is nice. This is nice. When you press E while you are in Run Homeguard, she does this. This is pretty nice. Okay. This is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice addition. But then again, if you go to her run base, she just has one speed level of run base, and it's such a poor job. Truly, such a poor job. She only has a run base. Prof Sleepy, thank you for subscribing. Like, again, I like to show Zed. Let's show Lucian. Lucian, I showed him in the last video, but anyway, Zed, okay, Zed has a run base animation. This is when the game starts. This is the run base animation that goes from 0 to 380 movement speed value. Then, once you buy boots, the first tier of boots, he starts running like this. And if he uses an item like Yomu's Ghostblade, or he receives a buff from an ally, he runs like this. These are the 3 levels of animations. Every champion should have these levels of animations. Okay. And Yunara just only has this one. Why? Because her E has an activation and changes the movement speed. Okay. But still, even if that was the case, it's still up to a total of only 2 run animations. Zed has 3 level of run animations, and they are based, they are not contextual to his abilities. That's why it makes me mad. It truly makes me mad. And same happened with Teemo's Azu. Okay, if you go to Teemo, if I remember correctly, because I remember checking him, okay, Teemo has... Yes, Teemo only has run base. He doesn't have a run fast, he doesn't have a run haste, only run base. That's because his spell 2 makes him run like this. But is this a valid excuse? Is this a valid excuse? So only because one of his abilities make him run faster, so they just feel justified not to give him any other run animation context. It doesn't hold. It doesn't hold, in my opinion. No expressions though. Her default expression makes her look so grumpy. Are you looking these animations on a website? Yes, this is SCADA model viewer. It's accessible to everyone, except for the rigging. The rigging one was another a 3D model viewer, more complex. Holy bro, you have voice? No. This is text to speech, real time text to speech. It's not my voice. Yes, it's my voice. Of course I have a voice. Can you review Wild Rift exclusive legendary skins? I can't, because I don't have the tools to sadly to check out Wild Rift content. Otherwise I would even make videos about it, but I can't. Sadly I can't. Not to mention fit society that we get that kind of feedback. What a cute guy, he surely wouldn't commit any more crimes, right? Also, Teemo has this animation that is unused, and it's super good. In my opinion, it should be some kind of idol while he's stealthed. Like the sitting animation of Hui. Like if you stay idle too long, it enters it. And is this one. As a matter of fact, it's called a Stealth Idol Campfire. But it doesn't trigger in-game. I don't know why. But it's super nice. Look at him, he's sitting on a mushroom like this. Would be super nice, like he's camping, he's camping someone. Hi, where are you from? Lau, I'm Italian. maybe to not encourage AFK warnings, but still, like Hui has it. Hui has an animation where he sits down after a while. So Afi, thank you for subscribing. So let's finish with Yunara. Sadly, yeah, she only has the drum base. This is a stun animation, not very expressive, just her eyelids down. And the knock-up. See, she's just... she's not expressive enough, guys. This is her knock-up animation. I don't know. I don't know. Again, she has so much animation mirroring. She doesn't have enough animation variance especially in her attacks. They use the excuse of the ability animation. No, they use it as an excuse to lower the number of variants, and that in my opinion is not an excuse. It's not a valid excuse. Like, base animations and variants should be the same for every champion, regardless of what animations they have. Matthews, thank you for subscribing. And then the ability animations are a thing on their own, because every champion has their own animations. So it's not a fair excuse to say, yeah, but she has this animation in her ability that makes her run. So what? Only because she has a run animation in her W, in her E, she can't have 3 levels of animations like Z? No, doesn't make sense. That's just a poor excuse for Pop is very expressive. And how old is her work? Yeah, pretty old by now. Yeah, but we saw even Evelyn, Azu, VGU, sorry, is... I know they all look like that Star Rock Pokemon. I hate her houses. The boss doesn't do anything. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, this is it, guys. For Yunara, this is it. I would say before closing the stream, I would take on the Bondle challenge and catch up with the challenges that I didn't do these past days. So what do you say? What do you say, guys? Baby, wake up! Exo lives on Felipe. Yeah, but we're almost finishing here. I've been up for 2 hours already. Jesus. Just make them animated. Oh my god. Let's go. Thank you for the review, Amy. Thank you for staying here with me. As someone who loves small details, especially the non-obvious ones, a piece of my heart breaks as the quality of recent champions degrades. I'm the same, Rian. I'm the same, sadly. Felipe. Okay, guys, so here we are with the first challenge of the day. This is Bondle. It's a site made by Sir Pokrik. He's a content creator, OTP Yorick mid lane. He plays in Europe Northeast, if I remember correctly. He's around Master Elo, Diamond Master Elo. And he's also a game developer. And he makes super funny mini games like this one. So let's start. We have 3 attempts, 3 tries. It's fiddlesticks, obviously. That's nice. That's a nice. Yeah, that's a very nice connection you made, Rian. Is this Fiddle? Soki, Zack. The thing is that he's wielding a weapon. He's wielding a weapon, so I wouldn't say it's Zack. There is a weapon here. Fiddlesticks is the one that... Yeah, it's Fiddlesticks, obviously. Yeah, it looks like Fiddle. Yorick. You know, it actually might be Yorick too, huh? If I remember correctly, he has something like this. But let's try with Fiddlesticks. It does seem more reasonable to be Fiddlesticks. It's not Fiddlesticks. Ah, yeah, okay. See. Yeah, it's Yorick actually. Plasek found it. Definitely Yorick. Yeah, it's Yorick. Plasek got it right. This is Yorick summoning his ghouls while running. Yeah. Nice, Plasek. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we have more to catch up to. What do you guys say? Fits? No, che Fits? Fits? Why Fits? You think only because he has some... I think it would be smaller in a way. Do you think it fits? Like it makes sense. These are the tentacles. This could be the... I'm not completely sold on fits, gonna be honest. Dams X or Cola would go hard. No, I know we're comparable to Dams. Besides, we treat different topics. Aatrox. Uh, I don't know. The legs are a bit funny here. They look like... Not sure. Riven. Aatrox. It's Riven for sure. Senna maybe. Aatrox, Nasus, Riven, a lot of I'm seeing a lot of Aatrox. Let's go for Aatrox. I don't know. There's something that tells me that it's not Aatrox, but it's not Aatrox. Oh, I got him. I got him. Let's see if you guys okay, so somebody already Okay, yeah, you got there too. Yeah, with the dance animation, you get him. It's Graves, guys. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it was Graves' dance. Vander Phoenix, thanks so much for subscribing. Uh, ooh, what? What is this? Help. Maybe okay, no. No, Viego, come Viego? What do you mean Viego? Why would this be Viego? Jesus. I think... yeah, fish. I think it's Fitz. Maybe it's Fitz Q when he rotates. I think it's Fitz. Yeah. A lot of people are saying Fitz. I will go with Fitz. Yeah. Yeah, it was Fitz. Nice. Renekton. Yeah, but Renekton doesn't hold his weapon. Also, he had too many bones in his head to be Renekton. Not enough snout. Uh, what? What? What is this? So it's fluctuating somehow? If these are the... What's going on here? Corki? Elise? Elise doesn't float though. It's like it's riding. Could it be an L, guys? No. What are these bones going upwards like this? Rumble? Rumble, you think? It's not stupid. It's actually a smart thing. If this is the mech, but I fear the mech would have more bones to it. Maybe Belveth. But Belveth has these little hands here. I don't know, guys. It's Corki. It actually could be Corki, you know? It's Corki, Rumble Corki. Corki... Cherry Moon, Corky. Socky says Corky. Jinzen, Corky. Pikachu, Corky. Belithia said Corky too. Raziel said Corky. Plasek, Corky too. I would try Corky. Jetmax also said that's very Corky shaped bones. I would try with Corky. I feel like it might be Corky. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. With the little hands, yeah, no, it made sense. That was Corky actually. Yeah, good job, guys. Ah, okay, we already did this. This was Brand. Yeah, yeah. We're all caught up then. We're all caught up, guys. Well then, next one is in 5 hours. Well, thank you so much for coming to my stream. I hope you are satisfied with the little preliminary review that I gave to Yunara. For sure, I will work on a video on her. I will take a bit of time. I very much doubt I'll be able to deliver it for Friday like I usually do. Maybe I can make it for this weekend. I hope so. Worst case scenario, I plan to have it within next week. So thank you so much for coming, guys. Team effort. That's what's up, Malfight. Yippee. I got here late, but I got here nonetheless. Yes, Mikan, thank you so much. I appreciate it truly. Thank you for the stream. Amira, thank you for coming by. Felipe, thank you so much. Socchi, thank you for staying all this time. Grazie fra Rasil, grazie a te. Thanks for the live, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've always loved your reviews. Thank you so much, Rian. Thank you. Amy, thank you so much for sticking with me, sticking with us. It's 1 a.m. now here. Oh, Jesus. Here it's 7 p.m. Here in Italy it's 7 p.m. Good luck on editing. Thank you, man. No, Dix Laser, just got here. It's already 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's a lot of time. Bye bye, Cherry. Thank you so much for coming by. Bye, thank you for the stream. Cindy, thank you for becoming a member and thank you for sticking. Waffleman, thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.